In a tiny room, there's three dudes, one mic and shorts.
Welcome back to another short. Short. All right. What can we talk about to keep it short? I'm going to tell you right now. And I'm blindsiding you with this because I just told you to hit record. You have no idea. It kind of falls in line with like a pet peeve, which was in a prior short. But, dude, what is the deal with 1-ply and 2-ply? I know what the deal is technically. I know 1-ply is obviously 1-ply and 2-ply is 2-ply. And in the bathroom scenario, you want 2-ply. Then there's bougie ply, right? 3-ply, bougie ply, the trifecta ply. Here's the thing. Isn't it a little messed up that like you'll get into like a fancy restaurant and they have like 3-ply toilet paper?
No, dude, they don't even have.
I'm talking like freaking fancy, like
Eddie V's or something.
like $200, $300 a plate person, like you're on a waiting list for 6 months. Okay, let's just say it's 2-ply. They're not gonna have 1-ply. Like where there's like a butler in there, a butler for the bathroom, like with the little platter of like Air Toilette spray that you put on your hands after you deuce. Okay, that kind of a restaurant, right? That kind of a scenario. Here's the deal. Nobody that eats at a restaurant like that is cruising for a bruising on the porcelain seat. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is basically like taking a piss, and definitely no one's dropping a rowdy deuce. Here's the thing though. Then what winds up happening is you find yourself at like a run-of-the-mill Mexican restaurant, and you already know that the food's not only amazing and tasty, but it's gonna do wonders once those jalapenos hit. And the next thing you know, and you can't lie about this, fellow San Antonians, because I'm one of you, you're gonna eat that delicious freaking chili con carne enchiladas. You're gonna finish that last tortilla, soaping it up in the rest of whatever grease or you thought was grease chili.
What you thought was grease.
And now, before you pay, you have to pay the price.
And they only have half a ply.
Yeah, right. So you find yourself in the bathroom and you're presented with 1-ply and somebody scratched on the stall, good luck, right? Like it's one of those scenarios. I think it should be the other way around. I think a really run-of-the-mill Mexican restaurant needs that 3-ply. I think that they'd have a lot more business. And I think that the fancy restaurants need to only worry about 1-ply, because 1% of people in a fancy restaurant
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
are wiping their butt for escargot residue. You know what I'm saying?
Or caviar.
Or caviar, right. They're waiting till they get home because that's the fancy thing to do.
That's the bougie thing to do.
That's bougie. I would never poop in public. Mexican restaurant, you're telling your wife, I'll be right back, all hell's about to break loose. And she's rolling her eyes, and she can already smell it because you've been a dork about it and you've already let one rip. The calling card of the 1-ply disaster. I'm just saying, I think it should be reversed. That's my stance on it. I just think it's funny you always find yourself in really bad situations where 1-ply is at hand. Literally at hand.
Wow.
And you got to wrap it. You're going through a whole lot of toilet paper just to.
But you have to be careful with 1-ply.
Yeah.
Because you don't get enough,
dude,
your finger can go straight through that freaking
toilet
toilet
and you
paper.
don't even know it. You get to the sink and you scare the crap out of yourself more than what you already scared yourself in the first place. Because that enchilada plate, it was a doozy and a douchey and a doozy. I'm just saying, things to think about. things to think about. It's a hot topic, especially if you had jalapenos.
And a messy one.
Let us know what you think in the comment section. I don't blame any of y'all for just not commenting on this one. You're gonna call yourself out. Who's Jim? Why did he respond to that? Make sure to follow us. Make sure to stick around for full episodes and more shorts coming ahead. This is Steven signing out.
And John too.
Short, 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 shorts. Shorts. Shorts.